Engineers Report 7.2. We have finally been able to translate the data we downloaded from the alien pod. It was launched from some kind of alien exploration vessel called the Nagarok. Telemetry data indicates the Nagarok came from outside the galaxy nearly 1 million years ago. It was using an experimental hyperspace drive of immense power. We are not clear on this next section, but the visual data seems to be showing that the alien ship picked up some sort of life form in hyperspace, the organism we know as the Beast. The alien explorers realized almost immediately the nature of the creature and its potential for destruction if it was let loose. Well, they tried to trap it aboard their own ship by destroying the engines and communications equipment. For all we know, the original Beast is still out there somewhere, trapped in a Nagarok. Unfortunately for us, the sacrifice of the alien explorers was undermined by their own skill at ship design. As the drives were scuttled, the ship activated a distress call routine that automatically ejected a beacon pod. A pod that contained a tiny portion of the Beast.
Thanks for the escort, Kunlan. Our drives are back online and we have all of your data regarding this Beast. Find yourself someplace safe to ride this one out, and we'll be back with the warrior kit to hunt this infestation down. Caal-Shto, out.
Okay, so this one's kind of difficult.
We are picking up a
And also a little terrifying.
It's a Republican Titan code. They're friendlies. Translating now.
Long-range sensors indicate the signal is coming from a large group of ships in this area.
This is Republican convoy DX-307. We are under attack by unknown missiles. We have lost our escort and are unarmed. Please assist. We are carrying thousands of colonists. Someone help us. Please help us.
So this is actually quite a disturbing mission.
Send a recon flight to investigate.
Roger, command.
Setting assigned Group 1.
Moving out.
So essentially what's happening here is let me just trying to talk and do stuff again as usual and messing it up.
Ready.
Setting assigned Group 2.
Underway.
So essentially what's happening here is there's a convoy of colonists trying to flee, I think, persecution from the Taidangi
Roger, command.
imperialists.
Setting assigned Group
And
Underway.
the Beast has found them, unfortunately. And rather disturbingly,
Setting assigned Group 4.
Coordinates locked in.
the Beast is going to use the colonists as ammunition against us. And if you've been following so far with how the Beast works, you'll have probably figured out how they're going to be used as ammunition.
Setting assigned Group 5.
So this one we need speed more than anything with our ships, because essentially what's going to happen is there's a convoy of ships
Stand by Group 1.
being attacked.
Coordinates
Stand
now.
by Group 2.
We need to shoot down these little missiles
Group 3.
Coordinates locked in.
Stand by Group 4.
that attack the convoy ships.
Stand by Group 5.
Ready. Receiving.
Stand by Group 5.
Ready. Roger, Command.
Setting aside Group 6.
Essentially, what we need is just fast ships that will be able to hit the missiles, because the missiles can't shoot us. There will be, I think, fighters as well.
Stand by Group 1.
But the main thing we want to do is protect these guys and hit the missiles before they, or get to the missiles before they can get to the ships,
Group 3.
Moving out.
which is pretty difficult.
Underway.
Stand by Group 5.
Picking up incoming missiles.
Underway. 2 coordinates now.
Those missiles have a beast energy signature. It must be trying to seize the convoy for its biomass. We can't let it reduce all those colonists to spare parts. Engage and destroy those missiles.
Stand by Group 6.
Yeah, it's so disturbing when you think about it, because essentially what it does is it takes the people inside the colony ships and turns them into missiles and then shoots them at you, which, I don't know, that's just so disturbing.
Stand by Group 2.
Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 1.
Fortunately, the missiles themselves aren't that powerful. Literally, the only reason they work is because they're fighting,
Stand by Group 5.
they're hitting, targeting
Coordinates now.
transport ships, unarmored transports.
Coordinates locked
Stand
in.
by Group 4.
Underway.
Stand by Group 5.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 5.
Weapons charged. Receiving. Target locked in.
But the problem with this mission is, if you let the missiles hit the Todani ships, they then convert the ships into missiles, or into missile launchers, I think, as well as
Target
the
acquired.
colonists turning into missiles themselves, or ammunition.
Attack.
So it's sort of like, if you don't keep on top of things, the mission just becomes increasingly difficult
I'm on my way.
until everybody is dying.
Stand by Group 5.
And I think you only need to help a certain percentage survive. But if 70% of their ships are dead and converted and throwing missiles at you, it becomes increasingly difficult.
Moving out.
Stand by Group 3.
Underway.
You see what I mean?
Group 5.
Coordinates locked
Stand
in.
by Group 4.
Moving out.
Recon, ready to go. Let me at 'em. Coordinates locked in. Just say the word. Recon, ready to go. I'm on my way, Command.
Stand by Group 6.
Yeah, the plot itself is just so disturbing, though. The idea that these colonists are being converted into weapons, ammunition, it's just such a messed up story.
Missiles on intercept vector with convoy. Stand by Group 1.
We must find a way to destroy these missiles. The engineers think that they can partially overload the ACV engines to produce an electromagnetic pulse that will cripple enemy ships for a few seconds.
Coordinates locked in.
Research this technology
Weapons
ASAP.
charged.
Stand by Group 2.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 5.
Moving to attack. Roger, Command. Target locked in.
Stand by Group 1.
Well,
Weapons charged.
how are they not shooting them?
Underway.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 3.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 4.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 4.
Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 2.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 3.
Underway. 2 coordinates now.
Stand by Group 1.
Moving out.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 6.
God, I'm really not good at organising these.
Coordinates locked in.
Having to juggle 6 different groups at the same time is so difficult.
Stand by Group 2.
Moving out. Coordinates locked in.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Don't think we're doing too badly so far. Famous last words. I think it's a bit like misleading. It says, "Oh, use ACVs," or like use ACVs or upgrade ACVs, because like ACVs are way too slow to actually engage the missiles properly.
Underway.
Seems like a bit of a red herring, to be honest.
Stand by Group 3. Stand by Group 4.
Moving out.
Stand by Group 1.
So one of these did get hit by missiles, didn't it? Or it seemed to, unless my ships got to the missiles just before they struck. So I'm wondering if maybe it takes like a certain amount of missiles. I thought it was just like one, like instant. But maybe not.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 3. Stand by Group 5. Stand by Group 5.
Move those slightly down.
Just tell me where to go.
Bridge. Command ship is underway.
I was going to say, just wondering if I should move that there, just as sort of there's like an extra point of
Research completed.
contact. Because I mean, the ship has guns, doesn't it? So
Beginning research.
Picking up another wave of incoming missiles.
Stand by Group 1.
Sensors indicate beast attack vessels are escorting this wave. Possible mixed group of strike craft and frigates.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 3. Stand by Group 2. Stand by
Underway,
Group
2
3.
coordinates
Stand
now.
by Group 4. Stand by Group 6.
Underway.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 3.
Moving to attack.
oh, that's not fair.
Stand by Group 2.
Holding position.
Target locked in.
Standing down.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 1.
Roger,
Stand by
Command.
Group 2.
Moving to attack.
So at least some of these guys are going to die horribly.
Across all decks. Something's come aboard.
oh, that's awful. I think my favourite thing about this game is how much it does to convey the terror of what's going on, like just through audio.
Stand by Group 2.
It's like I was saying in one of the earlier videos, like all you get is like these low-res modules.
Target locked
Stand
in.
by Group 5. Stand by Group 3.
Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 4.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 3.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired.
You know, you're not seeing people, you're not seeing characters, you're just seeing ships.
Moving to attack.
The beast is launching another wave of missiles from that captured transport. It must be converting the refugees into bio-warheads. Destroy
Oh, they're refugees,
before
not
we lose
colonists,
the
sorry.
entire convoy.
Stand by Group 1.
Target
Oh, that's
locked in.
awful.
Stand by Group 2.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 3.
Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 4. Stand by Group 5. Stand by Group 3.
Target locked in.
Standing down.
Report of hostiles by Group 6. Stand by Group 5.
Moving out. Coordinates locked in.
Stand by Group 3. Stand by Group 4.
Target acquired. Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 3. Report of hostiles.
Move these
by Group
guys
3.
over.
Stand by Group 3. Stand by Group 4.
Underway. Ready.
Stand by Group 6.
Moving out.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Beginning construction. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 4.
Target acquired.
Report of hostiles by Group 2. Report of hostiles by Group 3. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 4.
Moving to attack. Target locked in. No, away! Weapons charged.
Research completed. Research underway.
Seems like the colony ships, once converted, can take
Report of hostiles by Group
a fair
3.
bit of punishment.
Coordinates locked in.
Stand by Group 1.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 5.
Target acquired. Moving to attack. Roger, Command. Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 2. Report of hostiles by Group 3. Adding ships to Group 1.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Construction underway. Stand by.
Guess I'll just have them pump out acolytes until
Underway. 2 coordinates
Stand
down.
by Group 1.
until they can't anymore.
Underway.
Command ship has successfully relocated.
Underway. 2 coordinates now. Receiving.
Stand by Group 2. Adding ships to Group 2.
Moving out.
Stand by Group 1.
Coordinates locked in.
Stand by Group 4.
Underway.
Stand by Group 4.
Moving out.
Okay, I don't think we're doing too badly. Yeah, even one like missile, well, sorry, even one like colony ship captured can make a huge difference. Like, I think it was a few of them that got converted, but that took ages to get rid of them, didn't it?
This is Command.
Roger, Command.
Setting assigned Group 3. Stand by Group 3.
Oh, balls.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 3. Stand by Group 2.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 4.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 5. Stand by Group 6.
Moving to attack. Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 1.
Ready.
Stand by Group 3. Adding ships to Group 3.
Oh, Jesus, look at that lot.
Coordinates locked in.
Report of hostiles by Group 6. Stand by Group 3. Stand by Group 5.
Hey, you really can't save everybody with this mission, can you?
Group 5.
Underway.
Report of
2
hostiles by
coordinates
Group 2.
now. Target locked in.
I think we're probably doing a lot better than
Underway.
well than before. Than my previous attempts at this mission.
Stand by Group 1.
Underway.
Research
2
completed.
coordinates now.
Stand by Group 2.
Moving out.
Stand by Group 5.
Roger, Command. Target acquired. Weapons charged.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to deal with them, really.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 2.
Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 3.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 4.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 6.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 6.
Target acquired.
Report
You
of
just can't be everywhere at once, is the thing. Which is very true. A life lesson, if you will.
Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 1.
Weapons charged. Target acquired.
Stand by Group 2.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 3.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 4.
Moving to attack.
It would be nice if they were a bit more proactive, like there's enemies right next to them and they just sort of sit in space. But it is a game from the early 2000s, so can't expect too much autonomy.
Stand by Group 4.
Target locked in.
Report of hostiles by Group 5.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 5. Stand by Group 6.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 5.
Standing down.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 1.
Coordinates locked in.
Stand by Group 2.
Moving out. Underway.
Stand by Group 3.
Underway. 2 coordinates
Stand
now.
by Group 4. Stand by Group 6.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 5.
Target acquired.
Just say the word.
We have lost a fair number of ships, but I think we're doing pretty well generally.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 3.
Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 6.
Coordinates locked in.
Stand by Group 4.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 5.
Underway.
Stand by Group 4. Stand by Group 3.
Moving out.
Stand by Group 1. That's the last of them. All ships stand down. We've pushed the beast back for now.
Oh, okay, that went a lot better than it usually goes. Wow. Yeah, don't know what to say with that. Because every other time I've played this mission, I usually use ACVs. That's probably where the fault lies. I just get overrun by them, essentially, because I think they hit all the colony ships, or hit like a good number of the colony ships, and then the colony ships just keep pouring out cruise missiles, and then you're just sort of playing a defensive game where you're trying to swat down the cruise missiles, but then you then can't attack the actual colony ships because you're too busy using your ships to fight the cruise missiles. So it becomes a bit circular. But I think we managed it pretty well there. Yeah, okay, on to the next mission.